The ancient Greeks had several different theories about the origin of the world. But the generally accepted notion is that before this world came into existence, there was in its place a confused mass of shapeless elements called chaos. But something began to happen. And from the violent contractions of chaos, the earth, known as Gaea, was born. Then came Tartarus, who represented the deepest pit of the underworld. Followed by Eros, the embodiment of desire. But this was just the beginning. Chaos then gave birth to Nyx, goddess of the night, and her brother, Erebus, who was absolute darkness. From the union of Nyx and Erebus, two bright siblings were born, Aether, the upper sky, and his joyful sister, Hemera, who represented day. Gaea then gave birth to a god as powerful as herself, the vast sky who blankets all things, and he was called Ouranos. Next came the Ourea, which were the mountains, and Pontus, the sea. Ouranos married his mother, Gaea, and from their union came 6 goddesses and 6 gods. These 12 siblings were the Titans, whose great physical strength was tempered with intellect. Gaea then gave birth to the mighty single-eyed Cyclopes, who would go on to forge Zeus's thunderbolt. Next came the monstrous Hecatoncheires, each of whom possessed 100 hands and 50 heads. Ouranos was horrified by his grotesque offspring, and so as soon as each of them was born, he hurled them deep into the earth all the way down to Tartarus. But Mother Gaea groaned under the pressure, and she soon devised a wicked trick to alleviate her pain. She created a razor-sharp sickle with a diamond blade. Then gathering the Titans in secret, she spoke. "Children of mine and of an evil father, I wonder whether you would like to do as I say. Let us get revenge for your father's cruelty." She then proceeded to tell them of her sinister plan. But they were all seized by fear, and none of them uttered a word, except for the youngest, Kronos, who took courage and said, "Mother, I would undertake this task and accomplish it. I am not afraid of our unspeakable father." So he spoke, and Gaea was delighted. She set her son hidden in ambush, put the sickle into his hand, and explained what he should do. And on that same evening, great Ouranos was filled with desire for his wife, so he spread himself low over the earth in all directions. Then Kronos suddenly leaped out from his hiding place, and with the sharp blade of the sickle, he cut off his father's genitals and flung them behind him to fall where they might. But this violent act was not in vain, for the blood that fell was received by Gaea, and she soon gave birth to the powerful Erinyes, fierce goddesses of vengeance, also known as the Furies. Next she gave birth to great giants with gleaming armor and long spears in their hands, and tree nymphs, minor goddesses whom they call the Meliads. As for the genitals which Kronos had flung behind him, they fell into the surging sea and were carried by the waves, until a white foam grew around the immortal flesh of Ouranos, and from it, Aphrodite, goddess of love, was born. This concludes part 1 of Hesiod's Theogony. If you'd like to learn more about Aphrodite, click on the link on the right side of your screen. And please be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel to be notified when the next video is released. Thank you so much for watching.